vaatan linna surkamist. Hey, so we just did the COVID tests this morning. I got up early and it wasn't too bad actually. They didn't allow me to film me getting the nose swabs taken. But yeah, they didn't put it like all the way in like I've seen them do in the videos. They just put it in like a little bit here and a little bit on the other side too. So both sides, not one side and not deep, like pretty shallow, like up to like here. It was good, it was good. Expensive though. Anyway, so I'm packing now. Me and my mom were packing. The apartment is quite messy. I'll show you around a little bit. I'm sleeping on a mattress today, and yeah, past couple of days because we took the we broke the bed down. That's my suitcase there. Some things. We have 3 suitcases in total, and then the carry-on. Yeah, that's my room. All right, I'll show you the situation in the other rooms. This is the washroom. Yeah, here there was a little problem taking like shelves off. Yeah, did a little bit of damage. We're gonna try to go to the dollar store and get some plaster to fix these up a little bit. Oops. So yeah, tomorrow is the flight. Tomorrow, 10 p.m. We still need to take this off the wall and throw it away. Just a couple of jackets left here. Oh, and here's mommy. So another mattress here. And some things we still have to throw away, and the other 2 suitcases. Oops. And lots of brooms and things. Yeah, I'll show you the nice view from here. And there's the balcony. Yeah, so that's the overview of the apartment. Gonna clean up today, tomorrow, and then we'll be out of here. Okay, ready to go. Nii, väga palju kohvreid siin. Jah, 3 suurt ja 2 väikest. Jah, siin kohver. Jah, natuke. smoking zone and another smoking zone. This is Poland. That's the little plane to Tallinn. So we made it to our new place. It's quite a nice place. I'll give a little tour. So there's a long corridor. And yeah, one room is this way. And then yeah, the corridor keeps going. And there's another room this way. A little mirror there. Here we have the bathroom, shower, washing machine. And then lastly, we have the kitchen. So the kitchen is like this. Yeah, it's a nice apartment. It's bigger than the Canadian one, and it's about like 1/3 of the price of the Canadian one. It's a much nicer area, much nicer apartment. It has furnishing. Yeah, I'm very happy with the apartment. It's been a long, tiring day. We're gonna get some food and necessities, and then tomorrow I will tell you a little bit about how the trip was. Yeah, a couple of things I want to mention, but today I'm just gonna eat and rest and sleep. All right. So here we have our evening meal. We just went to the grocery store. We have some hibiscus and rosehip tea. And here are some goodies that we bought. So here we have fresh fermented cucumbers. Yeah, not marinated, not really pickled. They're still kind of like bright green. I like these ones the best. They're just in salt water. No vinegar. And then what else do we have? This is a vegan potato salad. It's like a Russian style potato salad, like Olivier salad. And then we have deviled eggs. I like these. Oh, and then this is hot smoked salmon. So it's like the kind of smoked salmon you can get in Canada, but it's hot. It's not raw. So this is pretty hard to find elsewhere, I find.
Delicious.
Oh, and then there's fresh sauerkraut. Yeah, this has a lot of C vitamins. Very healthy. Oh, and here we have marinated mushrooms. Oh, I'll show you. They're nice in the fall time usually. People make them. Yeah, it's like, I don't know what this mushroom is in English. Yeah. But yeah, this is very nice on bread. And we have different kinds of bread. This one is my favorite. It's not like a full rye bread. It's like multi-grain rye and like wheat and oat and stuff. And I like that it has a lot of sunflower seeds. My mom, she likes the really dark rye bread. I think, yeah, this is only rye. Oh, this is sprouted rye. Yeah. And then, oh yeah, we have our mineral water here. Oh, this one we got in the airport in Poland, but this is an Estonian one. It's very nice. It's not too salty. It's good for just drinking with anything. Oh, and this is a really nice, healthy thing to have after a long trip. It's full of C vitamins as well and other kinds of vitamins. Sea buckthorn, it's called in English. It's a juice of these little berries. It's kind of sour, and I think they add some sugar here probably. Let's see.
I think no.
Yeah, let's see. I think without sugar it's... Oh, yeah. Water. Yeah, puree of this and sugar. Yeah, a little bit of sugar, because I think without sugar it's very sour. Oh, yeah. Show what it looks like. It's very orange. Orange and full of health. Oh, yeah, let's try it. Oh, yeah, very nice. It kind of has like a honey taste even. Like a little bit of honey flavor. Yeah, it's kind of sour, but very sweet as well. And it's an interesting flavor. It's kind of, you can tell it has a lot of vitamin C because it has this like vitamin C kind of flavor. But yeah, there's like a little taste of honey in there too. It's very good. It's kind of hard to describe if you haven't tried it. And then what else do we have? Oh, I got this hachapuri, which is a Georgian cheese bread. I'll show that later in another video. I think I love hachapuri. It's one of my favorites. This is a cheese garlic salad. They call it a salad, but it's a spread really. You put it on top of bread, and it's grated cheese, mayo, and garlic. It's very nice. And then for dessert, I got this cookie dessert. It's like sour cream, biscuits. Let's see what else. Yeah, biscuits. Oh, condensed milk, chocolate. Yeah, things like that. Yeah, I can show you after. Or I can open it now. Yeah, it looks like this. It's nice, like a creamy cookie dessert. So I created this kind of sandwich. It's the marinated mushrooms. This is the deviled egg. And I put the cheese garlic spread. And I'm just gonna eat it with some of these fermented cucumbers. So this is the hachapuri. It's all cheese in there. Even in here. Looks like bread, but a lot of cheese inside. Alright, so now I have been in Estonia for about 9 days or so. And I didn't even need the COVID tests really, which is something interesting that I wanted to talk about. Me and my mama, we did the COVID tests very expensively in Canada. Because you hear everybody says like you should get your test before you fly. It's written like all over, like airport sites, government sites. Everyone says you should take the test before. But then we were really worried that is it like 72 hours from departure time or from arrival time? And we were like scheduling and rescheduling the appointments, all worried like, oh, if it's like a couple of hours past, would they let us in? A lot of like logistics and all that. But then no one during our trip even asked us for the certificate of our test, of our negative results. The flight was Toronto, Warsaw, Tallinn. When we were boarding in Toronto, they only asked us what passport do you have. Like if you have a European passport and you're going to Europe, then it's all good. They don't care. If you had a Canadian passport, they were like, oh, do you have a good reason to travel? Yeah, there was one woman, I think she was Polish, but she only had a Canadian passport. And there was like a little bit of drama there, but they let her board. But yeah, as long as you're European, they don't care. Like you can be COVID positive, like for all they care. I mean, I guess they don't recommend you to be COVID positive, but they don't actually check. No one checks. Oh, they do check your temperature though. They like check it on your forehead with like a camera, laser camera. Um, but yeah, so in Toronto, nobody asked for our negative COVID test. When we arrived in Warsaw, no one asked for a negative COVID test either. When we arrived in Tallinn, nobody asked for a negative COVID test. In Tallinn, they have testing facilities. You should go there by yourself, like out of your own responsibility. You should go there and get tested. But there's no one like to force you to go there. You can just go straight to land. You can just be out in the city without testing, without having tested prior, and without testing in their facility. Like you just, I guess maybe it's a little bit different for citizens, but I doubt it because as long as they let you in the country, the testing facility is like further away. You can just go straight to the city. You don't have to go to the testing facility. So I found that very interesting. That nobody asked for anything, and yeah, so we spent a lot of money on that. But it's actually surprisingly easy to travel during these times, which was quite interesting to find out. To find out. Um, but one benefit that we did gain from having tested 72 hours prior, in Estonia they have this rule. Um, you should take your first COVID test either before you fly into Tallinn, um, or you can take it at the airport, and then 6 days after your first test, you can take a second test, and then if the second test is also negative, then you'll be free of the quarantine, or you'll be done with quarantine. Otherwise, if you don't take your second test, then you have to stay in quarantine for 10 days. Oh, I was saying, yeah, like one benefit that we got was we got free from quarantine a little bit earlier because we had taken the test like about 72 hours prior to our landing. So it was already like day 3 for us. So we had to just like isolate ourselves, quarantine ourselves um, for 3 days. And then we took the second test, which was negative, and then we were free. We were free to live our lives normally. Yeah, so that's my little story time of how the trip went and about the COVID test situation. It's been nice being in Estonia. Um, the streets are a lot emptier. Um, it's a nice change. It's more spacious here. It's better to walk around. In Canada, so many people, and with this whole COVID situation, a lot of people have ended up homeless, unfortunately. A lot of people are on drugs on the streets. A lot of bums, excuse me. But yeah, a lot of yeah, like they're on in a very unfortunate situation over there. A lot of people, yeah, people are like living in tents, and people are having like mental issues on the street, and a lot of drugs, and yeah, it's looking like very run down, and if you go to the city center, like some person might like come like yell at you or something, and or you can see all kinds of like crazy individuals over there, which got a little bit frustrating. And yeah, Toronto was a lot more crowded, so it was harder to not wear a mask outside. There's always like people passing by. Um, yeah, here it's like very quiet. Every time I come back to Estonia, it's very quiet here. Yeah, it's a totally different pace of life. very quiet, peaceful, with its own like day-to-day aggressions, which Estonia has a little problem with. I don't know. I have like my own ideas about Estonia. Like, yeah. Um, but it is peaceful. It's very nice. I'm very glad to be back. For the time being, it's kind of cool not to be a foreigner for a change. Um, to be like native to this land. Although I've kind of started feeling like half of a foreigner because I've been gone for a while and things change and I guess that's it. Yeah, that's it with my little story time and my video. All right, so I have a couple of other videos that I want to upload in the near future, so I'll see you then. Bye.